Hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Darker Purpose episode 7. Episode 6 was our famous double episode where we managed to not get to floor 4 and to die to the Chandelier of Longing twice? No, once. Once was also to Tabula Rasa. Curse you chalk explosion douche. Anyway, it's been about 12 hours since my last video went up, so I am hopefully a little more awake this time. Or at least a little more attentive. I was awake, I just need to be attentive. So, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Once again, using our famous We Learned C button. Your damage starts actually pretty high. 80 to 84? It's pretty good. I have yet to see anything that increases my light radius. Who knows? Maybe this time I will. Oh, that kind of... It looks like the balls can bounce off of the enemies and regard them as terrain. Oh, hello. That desk blocking him I thought was real. Turned out to be a spider. As you can see, the enemies have seemed to have learned what a flank is. Other than a delicious juicy steak. Up, survive. Let's try and find the area where the spiked balls of doom are not going to be for the next 4 seconds. Oh, that was close. Alright. Thankfully they disappear. The other survival rooms, the ones that have the furnaces, where the furnaces do not disappear, kind of annoying, because then the furnaces are just like, wait, up, we're gonna attack you again. And you gotta hurry up and get your stuff. Speaking of hurrying up and getting your stuff, now it's not just me, but this floor seems to be full of just inanimate things that are trying to kill me. The Hippocradesk. Oh, hello. Alright, this is the student treaty. This is the first time I've gotten it. I've known what it does, I've just never gotten it before. The lack of things to kill on this floor really dealt a bad blow to my experience. I should be at least level 1 by the end of this floor, and I'm not. All I needed was 2 trash cans. Just 2. That's all I was asking for. Alright. Now, the last time that I ever entered a room, I was like, hey look, it's the Chandelier of Longing. I'm thinking that this is going to be the same way. And I forgot to tell you people why I think that. You see the way the door is from the side? I have never entered any boss's area except the chandeliers or the cauldron of yesterdayers from the side. My box of gifts, I came from the top. Sudsy, I've always come from the bottom. Frothy is either the top or the bottom, and the chalk has also been either the top or the bottom. Now I don't know if this actually matters, but this might be either Frothy or some harmless markings, I hope. Alright. Now, I seem to have figured out the it do not matter. It's just because it was huge end of the floor, I guess, is why I thought that it was the Chandelier of Longing. I just felt it coming on last time. I'm kind of glad to see Frothy again. I would have liked to see some harmless markings, actually. Not that Frothy... I guess he took some offense to that, trying to charge me down rather quickly. Frothy's okay. I would prefer to fight someone like some harmless markings because I think her attacks are a little bit more compact. Well, and her hit point bar also seems to be very much, well, it's easier to deplete than Frothy's is. Frothy seems to not go all the way to the bottom. Like, looking at him, you'd think that he totally encompasses either the left or right side of what he's on, but he doesn't because he swiggles back and forth. Anyway, Frothy dealt some damage to me. That's okay because we have a juice box. And a juice box. The hairballs of doom, which I'm likely to find more of because we are going to get a kitty soon. My wife has wanted something to huddle and cuddle, and sometimes I'm just not available, so... Alright. We can either go to Wealthy Kitchens, which I haven't gone to yet, or to Small Kitchens. It's Broogs either way, which are the people who use weaponries. I'm going to go to the Wealthy Kitchens because it says that there might be a lot of tokens there. I know there's no shop on that floor, they've said, as they've decided to destroy the shop. Alright. I used the student treaty there to try and figure out something. A, how long does it last? About 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, about 5. I'm pretty sure my count started a little late there. Oh, other things that I noticed at the end of my video that I didn't get to talk about, but they were in it. At the end of the last video, I noticed it better when I was rewatching it myself, that with the slowed items, it almost seems like it stacks. Now what I mean by that is that when you hit this person with Cat's Cradle, the 15% less speed seems to reduce by 15%, and then the next one reduces that 15% reduced speed by 15% reduced, so on and so forth. I'm going to take Hunger Pains. I'm going to be rich this little trip of ours. Will it be worth it? I don't know. 75 hit points now total. I'd be more worried about our hit points if the enemies did a lot more substantial damage than they don't. As it stands, enemies in this game compared to enemies in other games that I've played of a similar nature, like right there, 5. You know, 5. See? The 75 hit points is actually alright with me. It's not like starting with one less heart in Isaac, where every enemy does a half to 1 heart's points of damage. Is that trash can? Okay. It looked like he was just stuck on firing at me. Alright, now my shots go at an angle. I've found that the best way to offset the problems with this is not stand still. The shot speed and angle shooting. Because if you don't stand still, the craziness of them all, you kind of control them still a little bit with your diagonal shooting, with the fact that your momentum makes the arrows go a different direction. Anyway. It's when you deal with people like this, it's gonna be... Defeat 500 enemies in Edgewood, and I've learned a new class. I've learned hacking. Well, I've unlocked hacking. Yay? Sounds very dubious to me. But defeat 500 enemies, and now I know how to hack. Okay. Now, my question is what type of hacking is it? I haven't seen a computer anywhere around here. I haven't seen actually anything anywhere around here that has any sort of semblance of technology that isn't a... Well, actually, I haven't even seen a stove, have I? Well, I've seen furnaces. Anyway, back to my thought. I think that it means hacking as in chopping things. We'll find out if I'm right after this run, because I'll go to extras and show it to you. Alright, apparently these jumping guys, when they jump, they can actually dodge the quake caused by our potato friend there. Good to know. Survive! We've been in this room before. It has a lot of fire. You can slowly wander around and dodge the things. Luckily, fire is slower than you are. Sudsy's ice tray. We now shoot ice arrows and ice bolts. Alright, I'm looking at the boss's room, which is right above me, and I know two things. It can't be... Well, actually, I know a lot of things from looking at it. The way it's laid out, this room cannot contain the cauldron, the chandelier, or the box. In fact, it probably contains either Sudsy or maybe some harmless markings. And the only reason I can assume that and be really sure in my assumption is because the rooms needed for those bosses wouldn't fit anywhere else. Alright, I just realized that I'm going to have to be really careful when I kill these guys because their ice shards that they'll shoot from Sudsy's ice tray probably can activate the scarecrows, which means that I'll be getting hit by scarecrowness. Alright, we've done it. We've gone everywhere. What are we at? 21 tokens. Alright. If we can get to the next floor, we can buy some stuff. Alright, it's Sudsy. Hooray, I was kind of right in my assumption of the fact that because of the way the room was set up, it couldn't be a couple people. Now, we've tried a couple different ways to harm Sudsy with his own ice bolt thing. It's not entirely... It's not made entirely clear by what they mean. I mean, his own glacial spike. Okay. I'll try something with it. Something that I think is actually kind of a silly thing. But I'll still try it. Oh, come on. I thought it was going to bounce in a different way. Alright, hold on. No. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright. I really think... Oh, okay. Okay. Hey everybody. Let's try this. If I stand over here... I know, he's gonna hit me. Ah, darn it. Okay, come on, Sudsy. Charge again, please. Okay. I'm gonna stand here, have it form, and I'm going to... Oh, Dang it. Alright, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have that spike, and I'm trying to learn how its spacing exists. Like, see how it grew and now it's pointing towards me? But away from Sudsy, right? Well... is there a way to have it point the right direction that I want it to? I want it to point towards Sudsy. But look at that, it keeps growing in the opposite direction. Right? So... also, that little icicle ball thing follows us. More than just randomly bounces. I'm pretty sure it's following me. Alright, anyway, enough screwing around. I'll figure it out some other day. Bye, Sudsy. Bad grade, right? D? Yep. Sensitive, too big, underlit. In this situation, I'll go to too big. It's just too big! Alright, let's see. First things first, trash cans and another token. Trash cans give you, by far, some of the most experience of any enemy. 79, about 120, almost, with the photo album. Oh, there's a special bubble blower here. Okay. With the way the lamps were, I couldn't tell. Let's slow them down a little bit. Bubbles do 6. Noted. Okay, now this lamp down here seems to have shut itself off. I don't know why. They just do that sometimes, it looks like. I got a turtle! I'll pick it up. I also... Ooh. That's something I needed to talk about. Resist. Guess what? I found out what it was. Now, resist only works at a percent. It's not a percent of resistance. It is a percent chance to take only half damage. Found this out when I think I was dying to Tabula in the last one. That it's a percent for half damage. Oh. I've been wondering if enemy damage scales with floor. And what I mean by that is, beforehand, like we saw when I was just getting hit by all the trash cans and whatnot, I was taking a bunch of 5s. Now, I take a bunch of 6s. Or 3, as this would say. Oh, man, those tiny spiders are really hard to see, aren't they? Just get rid of the desk. Thank you. Potato battery. This gives us the Tsukiyomi-like slow of bullets towards us. Just get into the middle and don't die. Okay. What? The roly-poly. Fragile roly-poly. Take 150 points of damage and it's gone. But while it's here, like I didn't do last time when I hit it, I should be rolling like crazy. Oh, can I do that? You can. You can roll in place. You can tumble and not move at all. Good. Good. That actually... See, that was one of my problems with it when I got the roly-poly last time. I was thinking to myself, well, now I'm always going to have to be rolling into something. But nope, apparently I can just roll in place. The red badge of courage and hardiness. I've seen this before. Gives you a lot of life. I don't think I recorded the part where I saw it before because that was early on when I was not knowing what I was doing with my recording equipment. I'm good. It's just going to make my hit points more to about 125. But I'm good right now. I'm actually going to take Call the Wild Furniture. We didn't take that last time. And we'll give every book its fair shake. So now my attack speed is pretty high. Thanks to the shot... Whoop! Thanks to the shot angle randomizer and the Call of the Wild Furniture. Also, have you noticed that I'm just finding tons and tons of tokens? Oh my goodness. This isn't even a wealthy room or wealthy floor. This is a normal floor, and we started with 21. We're at 29. Oh, and also, I had wondered if the experience was like, you start at 500, or you start at 0, get to 500. Boom, got to 500. Now take 500 and get to 2,000. Boom, you're at... Or 2,000 and something. Boom, you're there. But no, it looks like it shoots you back to 0 every time you get a level up. As you can see, I've got 472 experience. My goodness, what happened? Are they continuously updating every, like, couple hours? Because now the drop rates seem pretty good, right? I mean, we've never had drops this good. Come on, Shaggy. Good boy. So there's a boss room. I'm hoping... The boss that I would hope to get at this point in time is the arrival gifts. I would actually love to fight the arrival gifts. Look, 3 more tokens. I would love to fight the arrival gifts, if anything, just to try and do their silliness. Do I think that I could take the present out without taking everything else out? I don't know. Maybe. With this many hit points, I don't know. That's very... Oh, should have waited. There's my Schooner. We all know to worship and love the Schooner, for it is awesome. But as it stands right now, I need other things that are much more awesome. And I'm still using the student treaty, which, you know, I haven't used in a while because I haven't felt like I need to hit E yet. Thanks to Cat's Cradle, I'm already using the student's treaty against them. Although the student treaty, I don't know if it looked like it shut down bullets as well. I'd really like a time stop item as opposed to just a time slow item. Harmless markings? What are you doing in the cafeteria? Anyway, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to wonder. Once again, coming out of the wall, which doesn't allow her to shoot anything at me. Ugh, dang it. Yeah, I do think that damage scales as I go further into, further up into the orphanage. So these end, because her fireballs do 6 now, and I'm pretty sure that in the last video when I fought her on floor 1, they only did 5, if I ever got hit. I don't know. I'm starting to get used to all the bosses, which is good, because that means that there's a higher chance that I might get to the fortress, and in the end of that instance, a higher chance that I might be able to beat the fortress. Anyway, completed the level. Yes, I'm still alive. I took a lot of damage, I know. Woundwort Fortress, 15 credits. Now, as I said, find the fortress, run to it. That's how this goes. Alright, yes, I'm taking more damage. I just took 7. That tells me that I was right about the scaling damage. Okay, and they're bouncing everywhere. They seem to be phasing at me. Right? I mean, maybe I'm just getting some slowdown because of these fires. But that guy, or his friends at least, seemed to charge through things at me. Yeah. Ah, oh, darn it. I wish this dodge roll was more of an actual dodge roll, and it would actually be a 100% chance to dodge while I'm rolling. As it stands, it's a move you faster. Oh my god, really? Tabula! Ah, chair. Oh, it had to be Tabula, right? I mean, he's gotta be somewhere, everywhere, all those. I can deal with him a little better once I take out Globe Boy here. I haven't fought a special Globe Boy. I'd actually prefer a special Globe Boy, I think. At least then I wouldn't have to dodge the noxious fumes that this boy apparently emanates from the erasers. I wish my potato battery worked on these things, but as we already found out a couple times, they are not projectiles. The clouds. They are just... they're almost considered enemies, it seems. Where they chase you around and that's what happens. Okay. Seriously? I just got done doing this. I'm not at all happy to do it again. Oh, no, 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 no. Look at that. It almost sent me right back into it because it weared off. So I've already used 2 chalk things. I'm not very happy with myself for it. But, in my defense, look, Tabula Rasa didn't kill me this time. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get past these guys. That room right there takes full advantage of the things that they are strong against and weak against. You can't go above them, you can't go under them. So you just have to deal with them straight on. And I think that I'm trying to anticipate their attacks, but it's not working for me. Hacking. 2 extra vending machine slots. So there'll be 2 extra things in all the vending machines. It's $150 just for the tuition. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, hacking. And how many periods? It takes 2 periods to equip, so I'd even have to just get rid of my Whispers and Shyness to do it. No. In our item log, did we get anything new? I don't think we did on that one. Oh, wait. Yeah, we did. We got the student tribute. That's right. I've seen it, but never had it equipped. The item log only gives you stuff you equipped. I thought restarts was every time you do a new game, but I guess it actually is every time that you've quit in the middle of a game. And I only did that once, and it was before my first recording in order to test that I could record this way. Chapters 1 of 4, 8 of 64 achievements. I wish you could see these achievements, but you can't. I can't even click those things in order to make them show me. My counselor still wants 100 credits in the jar. Ugh. Picky. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Finishing Sudsy with inanimate with his own glacial spike. Like I said when I was trying to fight him and I was trying to do it, I think that it's that spike that pops up underneath you and then goes ding. The only problem is you have to find some way to make it face towards Sudsy. And I don't know how that's supposed to work. I might... Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm probably going to play without showing you guys a little bit. But I'm probably never going to get past floor 4. And I promise that if I happen to beat the Woundwort Fortress, I'll record the fact that I beat it and show it to you. But as it goes now, I'm going to have to do I'm going to do a little offline play. A little offshoot. And I have to try and figure out how to do those achievements. If I get any other achievements, I'll gladly tell you about them. I'll show you all the other items, all the extras in my memory book and everything the next time that we meet. I'll even show you my statistics so you can see how bad or how good I got again. And any items that I may have acquired since then. But anyway, I'm going to try and do that just to try and power myself up a little bit. And also, I'm going to try and finish these things from the memory book. Will I ever do it with the candelabra? Maybe. Maybe. I have a feeling that if I'm going to do it with the candelabra, I'm going to have to focus all of my effort just on the candelabra. That means using all the chalk, using all the juice boxes, just on him. Because really, staying in his light... Oh, and I did see his pattern. He goes in a big circle in the middle of the room, but it's not big enough that you can stand in the middle and dodge things. And going outside the circle just causes him to turn off the lights. Yeah, so I saw his pattern. He just goes, wee, and that's pretty much it. But I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Sudsy's, and I will try the Arrival Day gifts when and if they occur. But I have a feeling that you'd have to dedicate yourself to actually doing it. Like, with some harmless markings. Finish off with a chalk cloud. You might do that on accident. Frothy, you probably will do on accident. Cauldron of Yesterdayers, you might do on accident. These ones, Sudsy, where you have to actually actively do something, or even him, or even them, where you'd have to beat them first so that you know that you have to wait. That's going to be the problem. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a few of these off of the YouTubes. And I'll check back with you probably, well, it depends if it's later today or it might be tomorrow. It'll be one of those. Anyway, thanks for being with me for this time. Have a good weekend and enjoy your Super Bowl. Bye.